Okay, so we're back with aggression. What we are going to do is we're gonna play this one game. This will be our last game today, and then we'll hop on tomorrow at the same time at 10 a.m. Eastern time to finish out Spider Ham with the leadership and protection, which are honestly probably the two that I'm most excited for. Well, actually, aggression. I am really excited for aggression. I'll take that back. I'm really excited for aggression. So we'll be back tomorrow, and then Spider SPDR will be done Monday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But I do have some obligations to take care of. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm really excited for this build. I think pulling out minions, taking damage from minions is awesome for Spider Ham. And so we're gonna run a build where we want to pull and take damage from minions. We are running against one of the new spiders, or one of the new modular sets, which is Iron Spider Sinister 6. And so we're going to be running against this. And so there are some minions in there. Klaw also has a really good amount of minions. And so let's think about what we can do to get those minions and to take care of the minions. So we want Angela. Angela is an ally that will pull a minion. So Angela's there. We want Bring It. Bring It is going to allow us to draw one card for each minion engaged with us. So idea is to pull out minions and then have them take care or come and attack. So there's Bring It. Then we'll have a ton of cards. We are going to need, let's just look at these a little bit. We have access to aerial, but it is kind of difficult to get. So I'm not really going to be running like a pitchback, although I do think we probably could figure that out. We're going to run toe-to-toe. So choose an enemy. That enemy attacks you, deal 5 damage to that enemy. And a lot of the times with toe-to-toe, I like to kill the minion with that, or the villain with that. But this is going to be a minion killer in this deck because we're going to... Spider Ham does struggle with killing minions. So toe-to-toe can take 1 to 2 damage, giving us a tune counter. So it pays for itself and then dealing 5 damage to kill that minion. So we're going to run some toe-to-toes. We got toe-to-toe. The other nice thing about the minion killer is that we do have overkill built in with the big wooden hammer. So that can help us kill. So toe-to-toe is there. We're going to run 3 copies of toe-to-toe. This would be modified based on what scenarios you're running up against, but I think in this one 3 copies makes sense. We will... I'm still trying to figure out if I want this to be like an overkill deck. And I think maybe we could get there. Hone Technique would be an interesting build. That's not the route that I'm going with this, but it could be an interesting build because he has the wild resources to satisfy the requirements of the mental to pay for everything. But I'm not going to go that way, just because the last couple spotlights I've done are Hone Techniques, and I think that this is kind of a more interesting build, is to bring out minions and then just farm them for resources. That being said, there are a couple of paths that I'm thinking about, right? We have the Relentless Assault path. We have the follow-through path, which could be the same. We have the no quarter path, so dealing 4 damage. In the excess, we discard cards and get... I tried a Hone Technique build. It was pretty good, but I'm also more interested in a minion summoning build next. I like that. Minion summoning. That's how we're calling it from now on. Minion summoning. Minion summoning is not... is incomplete without a looking for trouble. minion summoning. I love it. That's so great. So we're gonna at least throw 2 copies of Looking for Trouble in there. Nice. We'll go Moment of Triumph. We'll run at least 2x of Moment of Triumph because when you attack and defeat an enemy, you heal 1 damage per excess damage that you dealt. And so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have so many spots. So Moment of Triumph is going to help us heal. That does kind of, I wouldn't say it's anti-synergy, but it does kind of rub against what he's trying to do with his basic recovery stat. So okay, so yeah, because of that, what we're gonna okay, we'll come back to Moment of Triumph and see if it is something that we want to run, if we have space for it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go overkill route, because I'm looking at this, we're pulling out a lot of minions. We have to figure out a way to damage the villain at some point in our life, and so let's go a overkill way to damage villain. And so that's going to be like follow throughs. We'll run 3x follow through, and then some like relentless assaults and everything like that to take care of the villain or the minions and then kill. I think this is going to be a fun one. Fluid Motion is interesting. I don't know if it no, it doesn't have a spot in this deck, but it'd be interesting. That's Fusillade. That's not right. Where are my follow throughs? Oh, there they are. I just didn't pull them out for some reason. This is kind of mirroring one of my favorite decks of all time, which is my Rocket Overkill deck. So that's kind of fun. Yarmyorn is interesting here, because we have so many wild resources and we're farming them. So that could be interesting. The other thing is that we should not be afraid of throwing like really expensive cards in here. Okay, so we do want a Avengers Mansion. We want 2x team trainings at least. These are just the basic cards that we had. We have Ghost Spider. It's definitely going in there. I'm trying to figure out if we want Web of Life and Destiny build. Let's see how many we got. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's 10. 2, 4, 6. So we got 9 cards left to play with. We'll go with combat training, just because we are going to go overkill. Combat training does help with that overkill. So we'll run 1x combat. We will run a crew quarter. He does have a 5 recovery, but always having that 1 is nice. So that takes us up to 8 in this stack. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. So that's 8. And so Hall of Heroes has a spot in this deck based on what villain you're fighting. So like a Ultron, maybe this one has a Hall of Heroes, especially because you're flipping a lot. But it's also one that we'll deal with, or we'll come back to. We've got a Yarmyorn. We'll throw that in there just because we have so many resources. I feel like that's going to be good to just do some ping damage here and there. So we have 6 cards left. We don't have a lot of allies in the deck, which I think is okay. I think that's okay. But we need something to deal with threat. So that could be Into the Fray or Chase Them Down. We also have Looking for Trouble, which deals with threat. We do have some side schemes that... Well, he has a base threat of 6 or 3 and a ready for 6. So let's not throw any threat stuff in there. I think we'll probably be good with that. We could run a Thor as kind of a way to just get out. And so we can spend a lightning resource and resolve a Thor's attack against all minions engaged with us. I feel like that's kind of a safety switch that we could throw. So let's go ahead and pull him into the mix. We're not going to run, I feel like Ghost Spider does have a spot in this deck, but we're not going to run a Web of Life and Destiny situation. But I do think we have doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus all of his cards to run the doubles. The Odin Sun ally and Hulk ally are pretty fun for Ham, although you kind of have to build around the ladder. Yeah. I think Odin Sun is going to be really cool in this one. And then, yeah, I understand that the Hulk ally can be good. I don't know. I always just use him as a blocker, which may have a spot in here just as a blocker for, but no, because we want to be taking the minion damage. Kind of interesting. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 23. So we got 2 spots and not really a ton of, we got toe-to-toe to kill minions. We've got our hammer to kill minions. We've got Yarmyorn to kill minions. And so I guess the one thing that we may be missing, so we got 1, 2, 3. We have 4 allies, which I think is fair. I think 4 allies is good. So let's find one more. It may be Relentless Assault. I think Relentless Assault could be really good in this deck because it's just an overkill. So if we go 2x Relentless Assaults, we should be fine. Dropkick, anti-synergy, so we don't want that. We don't want to be stunning. So let's run 2 Relentless Assaults and we'll call that. And then Battle Fury would be good here too. It gives you more counters. Battle Fury. After your hero attacks and defeats a minion, deal 1 damage to you. Yeah, definitely. That's a beautiful call. Excellent. Excellent eye. Silver Cyanide. Yeah, that kind of rhymed. Oh, yeah, that's great. Good call. "2x Battle Fury." Love it. That being said, I still do think Relentless Assault makes it into this deck somehow. Could toss a Crew Quarter. We could toss a... I got my new cards in today that I was telling you about earlier this week. Oh, what'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, I see that I'm tagged. Nice, you got Dunwich. That's awesome. That's super exciting. Yep, Silver Cyanide. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. That's super exciting. Dunwich will be really cool. Okay, so we want to toss a Crew Quarter. Maybe a Crew Quarter and an energy. Yeah, I think we're going to toss a Crew Quarter and an energy. And that will... And we'll grab 2x of Relentless Assault. I've been playing more games where I will... I'm more ruthless in cutting doubles. And it really is not that bad at this point in like the deck build. Just like from how many things, like how many ways we have to draw cards. Spider-Ham has a huge buffer for resources, so okay, so that's the deck. Let's see how it fares against Klaw with Iron, Spiders, Sinister 6. One thing I do hope that they continue with is adding modular sets into the hero packs. It does not look like the Cyclops and Jean Grey have those, which is a little sad. But I also think that maybe with just like the first wave of X-Men, they're hoping to lean into just getting us more X-Men cards, which I'm also happy with because the cost of having the modular sets in these packs is not having hero cards or aspect cards. So, but at this point in the game, I would rather have more modulars than aspect cards. So, okay, so Klaw starts at 12. I start at 12. We have the defense network in, and I remembered it this time. So the defense network is here. This has 0. Peter Porker is taking on Klaw. Let's go. Let's have some fun. So, Beast Snow, when are you starting Dunwich? It's so fun. It's so fun. Dunwich was great. Alrighty, here we go. So discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. That should not take too long. There's an armored guard. Comes in with toughness and guard, meaning that we cannot attack the villain. And then we need 6 cards. We got 2, 4, 6. We got a Relentless Assault. We've got a Bring It. Which may, yeah, we have a Looking for Trouble, and so Bring It pays for itself. Combat Training, a Strength to pay for the combat training, and a follow through. So that looks pretty good to me. So Looking for Trouble doesn't remove threat this turn, and so actually, because it's from the main scheme, it can't be from a side scheme. So actually, in that sense, we're gonna just mulligan these 2 away, and so we don't have the Relentless Assault because we want to leave the Armor Guard out there just for a little bit. Don't have the Bring It, don't have Looking for Trouble. We'll just build a little bit. We've got a team building exercise, which I like seeing. We've got a toe-to-toe, which is interesting. And we've got a Ham It Up. Okay. Beast Snow, I'm not sure. I just started playing Galaxy's Most Wanted hero pack, so I'm torn between continuing that or switching to Dunwich. The hero packs in GMW are really good. I really enjoy the heroes, and so like Dunwich is a commitment because I think it's 9 scenarios, and so like I think it's 8 actually. I think it's 8, but so there. I mean, but it's fun. Okay, we'll flip up to the Spider Ham. We will toss a Strength to put a combat training onto the table, giving me a +1 attack. We will toss a toe-to-toe and a Ham It Up for a team building exercise. And then we will hang on to the follow-through. Spider Ham will thwart 2 off of the defense network, and we'll call that a day. Okay, so we'll stand up. We will draw a toe-to-toe, a Thor, a Swinging Web Pig, and a huge wooden hammer. That's a key part of the build right there. So 2, 4, 5. So throwing 1 onto the main scheme, Klaw is then going to attack us for 0+2 boost. We'll take it to the face. We got 1. Put this minion into play, engage with us, which is Spot. When defeated, if Spot was defeated without excess damage, shuffle him into the encounter deck, which is, so this is Spot we will leave on the table for the rest of the game. He doesn't have guard. He doesn't have any negative benefit except for that 1 damage, which is a resource for us. I would, every single day of the week, trade 1 damage for 1 wild resource until maybe we're flush full of cash with like 12. But that, I mean, that's great. Okay, so we take 1 damage. We get 1 resource. We take 2 more damage and 2 more counters. So just like that, we're up to 3 counters, and we've only taken 3 damage. Our encounter card is solid sound body, so attached to Klaw. Klaw gains Retaliate 1, and then as a hero action, we can spend one of every single resource to discard this card. However, I don't know if I want to, right? Because Retaliate 1 also triggers the Spider-Ham ability, meaning that we get more resources. So it's a hard choice to make. Okay, so we will exhaust team building exercise, toss a toe-to-toe to throw a huge wooden hammer onto the table, which gives us a +1 attack. So now we're up to 3 attack, which is really cool. We're going to toss a Thor and a swinging web pig to play a follow through. And so now our overkill damage is doing more. Are you going to build a Spider-Ham deck for this month's Discord challenge? That could work. I feel like that could be interesting. I need to have more time in my life to do the challenges. Like I have so much fun coming up with them and theory crafting, but I never am able to sit down and actually play them. But that'd be really interesting. So for those who are unaware or not a part of the Discord, I invite you to come join us. The link can be found in the YouTube description if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, it can be found in my little bio information. So we have monthly challenges in the Discord, which you can try. And then this one is to try and defeat Klaw with an all energy deck using, so you can only include cards that have the printed energy resource, and we're playing against the, oh crap, what is it? The Zax modular set, and the modular set is placed off to the side, so every other card you resolve is going to be from the Zax, and you can include up to 10 off aspect energy cards. So it's I think Spider-Ham would be a ton of fun for that one. That one would be a lot of fun. Yep, y'all have to join the Discord. It's a good time. Yep. So we will, I guess we'll thwart this defense network because we do have to get rid of that at some point. I just lose this game if I don't do that. So there we go. So that will ready us up. We're at 9. Okay, so we've got Looking for Trouble. Sweet. Cartoon Physics. Love it. Avengers Mansion. Yarn. And I Don't Think So. Okay. So I Don't Think So can be crucial here. There's only one copy. I don't love only having one copy of this and it being an event. It feels so random. So it's whenever you reveal a card from the encounter deck, remove one tune counter from Spider-Ham, say I don't think so in your best Spider-Ham voice, cancel the effects of that card and discard it. And so it's like, if on this one turn through my deck pass it works, awesome. If not, then why are we here type situation. But okay, so we got 1 here. Klaw is going to attack for 0 + 2. We've got 3 coming in. So we have 3 damage, 4, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 cards, or 3 tune counters. Our encounter card is going to be a Hobgoblin. So when Hobgoblin would attack you, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to Hobgoblin's attack instead. Take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way. That's cool. That is a really cool minion. I like that, but he has to go. He's not going to be around for that long because he really needs to not be here. But I really like that. That's fun. That's fun. Okay, so I want to bring it at this point, right? I have 3. I don't have a bring it, but I do have an Avengers Mansion. So we're gonna go. I don't think so. Looking for Trouble and 2 tune counters for an Avengers Mansion. We'll go ahead and exhaust that to draw a card. It's a Battle Fury, which actually could be pretty solid here. Really solid here, actually. Okay, so we will team building exercise for a Cartoon Physics. We will spend 1 tune counter for a Yarn. We will spend 1 tune counter for a Battle Fury. We will attack for 4 onto Hobgoblin. that what I want to do? Because then I can't actually kill him without Yarn. Yep, okay, so we'll do that. So we'll attack for 4. We'll exhaust the big wooden hammer to give us +2. So we're attacking for 6. So that does kill him. 2 excess roll damage rolls over to Klaw on 2. That does bypass guard because it's not an attack. So he's down to 10, which is good to see. After your hero attacks and defeats a minion, deal 1 damage to your hero and ready Battle Fury. So we'll deal a damage, use a counter, and ready. So Battle Fury comes. So we're at 3 health, which is not great. But what we'll do is thwart here. And then we'll flip down. Okay. So we'll ready up. We will draw 2. Hey, there's my bring it. 3. There's a follow through. Nice. 4, 5. There's the Daily Beagle. I love seeing that. Okay. Okay, so we have got there. We're going to throw 1. Claw's going to scheme for 2. Plus 2 is 4, 5. So we do push. Bummer. Okay. I was worried about that, but it was bound to happen. So Secret Rendezvous. Discard cards from the encounter deck until the minion is discarded. Put that minion into play and engage with the first player. Advance to 2B. So, hey, there's an armored guard. Comes with toughness. And then if that stage is completed, we lose the game, which we are trying not to do. Okay. And then we get an encounter card, which is, I really want a hot dog. We can stun ourselves. If you are already stunned, this card can surge, discard this obligation, or exhaust. I think we need to stun ourselves because I need to heal. I'm at 3, so I really need to heal. And so we'll go ahead and just stun ourselves. Okay. Okay, here we go. First things first, we're going to heal for 5. And then we get a tune counter, so we're up to 8. Well, Avengers Mansions to draw into toe-to-toe, which is good. I like seeing a toe-to-toe. Let's go ahead and toss a Swinging Web Pig and a... We're gonna toss a toe-to-toe. We're gonna hold on to it for 1, or we're gonna keep these guys out for 1 more round. Swinging Web Pig and a toe-to-toe for a Daily Beagle. We'll exhaust the Daily Beagle to get a tune counter, so that takes us up to 4. Then we will... Yep, we'll flip into hero form. We'll bring it, so we draw a card for each minion we're engaged with, so that's 3. So Battle Fury, 1. Petulant Pig is 2. Angela is 3. Petulant Pig is interesting here. Angela is as well. I don't know if I want to do an Angela. The villain attacks me. Yeah, we'll Petulant Pig. Villain's going to attack us for 2 boost cards. We also have Cartoon Physics as an out, so it's going to be 0/0. Oh no, that's the worst. Oh wait, no, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad because we still get to draw the cards. So we get follow through, bring it, and a team building exercise. We cannot play another bring it, unfortunately. So we will toss a bring it, and we'll toss a tune counter to play a team building exercise. So now we have 2 of those out on the table. Okay, sweet. We'll exhaust one team building exercise. We will go one toon counter and toss an Angela to play a Captain America. So we get a toon counter when we do that, and we get to shuffle a Spider-Ham card back into our deck. Just Petulant Pig, probably, honestly. Or maybe Swinging Web Pig, because we do need that Confuse. We do have one more Swinging Web Pig in the small deck already. Ham It Up actually is pretty solid. We also have another Ham It Up in there. We're going to throw a Petulant Pig in there. Okay. Captain America is on the table. We're going to toss a Battle Fury and one of these to play a follow through. And then we are going to exhaust team building exercise. One here, follow through for a Ghost Spider instead of another follow through. We'll get the third follow through on the circle back. We will attack the Armor Guard, knocking this tough off, and then attack again to deal it 2 damage. Cartoon Physics is in your discard. You didn't move it from the hero stand. I don't think I ever used... Did I use it? I don't think I used it. Right? Because we got... So he attacked, and then on the I flipped down. I thought it lasted until the end of the round. No, it's here forever, which is why it's probably one of the best cards in this kit. Yep, cool. Thank you. But that is the right call. So like if Captain America comes in and there's a Cartoon Physics in your discard pile, you probably always want to draw that. Yep, a broken card is even more broken than you thought. Absolutely. Okay, so we will ready everybody up here. We're at 8 health, which is fine. We'll draw 1, hey, a genius, a Petulant Pig, 2, 3, 4, 5. Organic Webbing, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so 1 threat here on the main. Klaw is going to attack us for 0 plus 2 boost cards. We've got 2 plus 0, so we'll just take the 2. 1, 2, we get an encounter. And then we'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, taking us back down to 3, but we do have a lot of cards now, which is fine, which is great. Okay. And then our encounter card is Sonic Boom. Either spend one of every resources or exhaust each character we control. I have no desire to really exhaust each character we control. So what we'll do is we'll toss a Swinging Web Pig, a Ham It Up, and 1 toon counter. Okay. I'm supposed to be ready. Okay, so let's go ahead and Avengers Mansion to draw a card, which is a Hogwashed. You probably don't really need that, but let's go ahead and... I need to get rid of this Stunned. Yeah, so we'll attack to take care of the Stunned. Let's go ahead and... let's do a Petulant Pig. Stick our tongue out. No. Klaw's going to attack us for 2. A Cartoon Physics, which we probably will need to trigger here. So, okay, so 5. Yep, so let's go ahead and trigger Cartoon Physics and take that down to 1. So we have 1, and then we're going to throw 1 counter here. We draw 3 cards. We got a Relentless Assault, another Cartoon Physics, and another Petulant Pig. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. we're gonna get an encounter card here. That's really interesting. I think I do that again. I take the attack, get the resource, draw 3 more cards, because it's not max 1 per phase. You can just do it all day if you want. You can Captain America it. I can do this all day. Roll down, roll up next turn, and I think you probably have. I mean, at that point, you're just really strong. Okay, so let's team building exercise for cartoon physics. We'll Petulant Pig, stick our tongue out again. He attacks us, so it's gonna be 0. Oh no, it's gonna be 0. Okay, well that's actually kind of fine. We get to keep cartoon physics, and we got weapons runners. So actually, what we're hoping now is to draw into a Bring It. We got 1, 2. There's a Bring It. Huge pull for us. So Bring It to draw 4 cards. Got a strength 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're sitting at 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 cards. With cartoon physics still in play, we will have to roll down absolutely because of my health being at 2. But the only better thing that we could have pulled right now is Odin's Son. But okay, so let's go ahead and toss a Genius for a organic webbing. I'm just gonna put this right here. I'm gonna stack them because I'm kind of running out of space. We will exhaust organic webbing, remove a tune counter to ready Spider Ham. Then we will use his basic recovery once we roll down. Oh shoot, cartoon physics isn't even max 1 per player. You can just throw both of these out. It's not a force, so you can just have them sitting on the table. Hey, there you go, Silver Cyanide. Even more broken versions of the card. That's insane. That's really, really good. Okay, let's start taking care of some of these minions. So Ghost Spider will attack and kill this armored guard. Captain America will attack and kill this weapons runner. No, Captain America attack will attack and kill this tough, because I think I have a swinging web. Yeah, because I need to confuse Klaw. She has retaliate, which I need to be careful about because that puts me at 1 health. So there's that. Okay, I have a relentless assault, so we're good. Or I could just I don't wanna attack. Okay. Yep, okay, so we will strength relentless assault. So deal 5 damage to the armored guard. It has overkill, and so 5, so 2, 3, 4 rolls over. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So taking the villain down to, oh shoot, we're gonna push him if we play Swinging Web Pig, which I guess is fine. I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, because then we have Hogwashed. We have Hogwash that we can then just take care of Immortal Claw immediately. What a filthy card. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's incredible, but it's dumb. We also have Ham It Up, so we could, yeah, we'll just Ham It Up. So we can push, Ham It Up, and take care of Immortal Claw immediately. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to toss an Angela, a Hogwashed, and a Bring It for a Swinging Web Pig, which will deal 6 damage to Klaw. He does retaliate 1, so I take 1 damage and gives me another tune counter. That's going to push him. He no longer has guard. It's going to push him. So we get... Always check the discard pile first. Yep, there it is. So the Immortal Claw comes in with 3. And now he's swinging at a 2-1. Still has retaliate. And he still gets the 2 boost cards. So that's there. We will Ham It Up. Remove 1 threat from his scheme for each tune counter on Spider-Ham. So I have 5. So we'll just kill the Immortal Claw immediately. And Claw's going to be at 18. This one. Alrighty, so there's 18. We've got the big wooden hammer, which does not really help us. We're gonna flip down to Peter Porker. We'll basic recovery for 5, which gives us a tune counter. Daily Beagle will give us another tune counter. I haven't even been using Yarm Yorn, so I guess like I kind of forgot that I had him. No, I don't want to. Never mind. I don't want to take the retaliate, so that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Okay. So we'll ready everyone. Got a toe-to-toe, a ham it up, a toe-to-toe, a follow-through. Dude, this toe-to-toe combo with cartoon physics is dumb. That's a dumb, awesome combo. So we got 4 and Thor. Oh, we actually need one more, which is I don't think so. So we'll place 1 here. I forgot to put the confuse counter on, but Klaw's confused, so he won't scheme. Spot schemes for 1. We are doing 2 encounter cards. So the first one is Sound Manipulation. Klaw heals 4 damage. We're fine with that. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains Surge. So we've got a Surge into Klaw's Vengeance. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. That's probably fine. I'm not too worried about it. So we're going to kill Ghost Spider this next turn. So from the top, 2, Thor, don't care. And this card gains Surge from the Assault, which is a Sandman. So after Sandman takes any amount of damage from an attack, discard the top 7 cards of the encounter deck. Also one that we would just let sit out there because we don't care, right? It's a 1/1. So we'll just take that damage every single time, which just benefits Peter Porker. But I think we probably have it at this point. So let's go ahead and just Daily Beagle for 1 here. We will Avengers Mansion to draw a card, which is a Swinging Web Pig. Yeah, so that's probably going to be fine. We will flip up. I have 6 health. So I guess, like, you know what? Just to be safe, we'll toss 3 of these to take care of Soul Sound Body. And then we'll just start swinging. So we will attack for 6 with the wooden hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will spend 1 resource for a toe-to-toe. So the Klaw is going to attack us. So it's going to be 1 plus, hey, we got a weapons runner engaged with us. So 2. We'll go ahead and discard cartoon physics just to save ourselves. So we get 1 damage there. Then we deal 5 damage to the Klaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putting him at 7. Ghost Spider. We'll take him down to 5. We get to go find a hero-specific card in our deck, which will be Swinging Web Pig. And then we can spend 6 on Swinging Web, or 3 on Swinging Web Pig to deal 6 more. That Spider-Ham and Aggression, I think we have something here. I think that this could be something. And I don't necessarily know what I would change about the deck. I think depending on where you're at, I think Hall of Heroes could make you could make an argument to throw Hall of Heroes in this deck. I'm not sure if you need toe-to-toe, so you may be able to cut 1 toe-to-toe for Hall of Heroes, and maybe not need Looking for Trouble, depending on what encounters that you're running up against. If you're running up against like a deck with less minions, you may want to keep it in there, but if it's like this, you're gonna have a plethora of minions on the table, so you'll be fine. But just like the idea of the deck is to just sit your minions out there, just take that damage. You have such a high recovery that you don't need it, and once you have organic webbing on the table, you can recover and attack in the same turn with overkill, and you're swinging for 6 with overkill. Follow through has a spot because that thing goes up to 8. So if you're swinging at the weapons runner, you have 3 follow-throughs. You're swinging for 6 plus overkill. That's going to be 7 damage to Klaw on a swing for 1 tune counter. So this, I think, has the potential of being a really strong deck. Actually, no, keep toe-to-toe in there because of cartoon physics. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think Ham is a rare hero who actually like aggression the most. And after this play, I think I like him better in aggression than I did justice. Absolutely liked him better in aggression than I did justice. I didn't even use Yarmyorn, right? Like, so I really like him in red. So what I'm going to do is when I will be playing more games of Spider-Ham before I do my talking head video on when I'm talking about him, just because I did a couple of them where I only played 4 games, like with Ghost Spider and Miles, and I don't think that I got a full grasp of how they actually function after only 4 games, and I think my power ranking got hurt because of that. And so I need to play more with each one of these heroes, probably maybe go 8 to 10. I feel like after 8 to 10 you kind of get an idea, maybe run through like Red Skull with them just so you can kind of get a variety of events. But this in aggression is it's strong. It's really strong. So excellent. So thank you all for hanging out. This took a lot longer than I thought. That last game was not actually that long. It was about 30 minutes, I think. And so so what we'll do is we will circle back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And so we'll have another chill Sunday stream where we will run through leadership and protection with Spider-Ham. And I'm excited for both of those, actually. I'm really excited for both of those. So we'll be back, and then on Monday we will be playing through SPDR in all 4 of the aspects, and so we'll get that to the table. Then I will be back on Wednesday playing through Lord of the Rings. I'm hopefully going to be able to get through both of the Dark of Mirkwood expansions. So we'll see you on Wednesday at 7. Both Monday and Wednesday are going to be at 7. Yeah, join the Discord, come talk, come hang out. Spider-Ham is really cool. I'm excited to dive into it. And yeah, so thank you all for hanging out, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Peace.